Greetings to all our sports enthusiasts. Today, we're zeroing in on the matchup between the Baltimore Ravens and the Washington Commanders, set for August 21, 2023. Last season, the Ravens finished with a respectable 10-7 while the Commanders managed an 8-1. A glance at the Ravens' recent performance reveals an interesting trend. They celebrated a whopping 24 straight preseason game victories after just barely edging out the Eagles. Digging deeper into history, they've held on to this winning streak since September 2015. In their most recent game, Josh Johnson dazzled with 45 passing yards and a touchdown. Tyler Huntley wasn't far behind, recording 88 yards and a touchdown. On the receiving end, Sean Rhyan and Travis Vokolek were on fire, pulling down 67 yards on 6 catches, and not to be forgotten, Justice Hill dominated with 48 rushing yards over 3 carries. Contrast this with the Commanders, who kicked off their preseason with a victory against the Browns, after leading 14-2 at halftime. A notable achievement, especially considering their past record of dropping 10 out of their 13 prior exhibition games. In their last match, Sam Howell notched up 77 yards with a touchdown. Jacoby Brissett had a decent game, completing 10 passes for 75 yards. The Commanders' rushing was led by Chris Rodriguez Jr., who dashed for 39 yards on 5 carries. As for their receivers, Cole Turner and Byron Pringle were a dynamic duo, accumulating 63 yards on 5 receptions. Now, let's delve deeper into the quarterbacks. In their last game, the Ravens QB Tyler Huntley threw for 226 yards, completing 17 out of his 29 passes, with 2 touchdowns under his belt. Mark Andrews shone on the receiving end, grabbing 73 yards on 5 receptions. J.K. Dobbins took charge in rushing, with 62 yards on 13 attempts. On the other hand, Commanders QB Sam Howell had a commendable 169 yards in the air, completing 11 out of 19 attempts. However, he did throw 1 interception. The Commanders' rushing efforts totaled 151 yards over 41 carries, with a 3.7 yards per carry average. With the odds pointing towards Baltimore Ravens at -3 and a total odds of 38.5, one might be tempted to place their bets on the Ravens, considering their unbroken preseason record since September 2015. In those 24 wins, the Ravens covered the spread 20 times, highlighting their dominance and reliability over nearly a decade. Looking at betting trends, Baltimore's matches have mostly seen the total go under in 11 of their last 16. They've had a strong record against Washington, with stats favoring them in most encounters. The Commanders, on the other hand, have their own set of trends to consider. The total has gone under in 13 of their last 20 matches against Baltimore and consistently in their last 5 home matches. Based on all this data, historical performance, and current trends, our prediction for the Baltimore Ravens vs. Washington Commanders showdown is a Baltimore victory with a scoreline of 22-18. Happy watching, and may the best team win.